วัสดีค่ะ Good morning, all press, distinguished guests who are joining us right here in Bangkok, Thailand, and as well as we need to say สวัสดี Good morning to all esteemed partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen who are watching us through both of our online streaming channel, Facebook fan page ASEAN Access, and YouTube channel ASEAN Secretariat. At first, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to the official launch of ASEAN Access LEARN, the online training channel of ASEAN Access. Ladies and gentlemen and all distinguished guests, today we will mark a significant milestone in empowering businesses as we unveil a platform dedicated to fostering knowledge, capacity building, and international trade opportunities within the ASEAN region. As we embark on this journey together, let us recognize the transformative power of education and collaboration. ASEAN Access LEARN is not just a channel, it's a gateway to the new market, a hub of expertise, and a catalyst for growth that have many useful functions, like live virtual training sessions that our business sector can benefit from across industries and business type in real time for a more interactive experience. And self-study courses that are adjustable to all schedule and time zone, allowing members to grow skill whenever comfortable to them. Expert trainers from ASEAN and beyond in international trade within their industry and specialty, ensuring that all training delivered is the highest quality. And of course, certificates that will be awarded to all participants of live training session and self-study courses to commemorate the achievement and professional development. And before we dive into the other sessions of this exciting event, let us begin with speeches from our executives who are working behind this project. And now I would like to take this chance to invite Mr. Wachira Kaew, Deputy Director General of the Office of Small and Medium Enterprises Promotion from Thailand on the stage to deliver an opening speech. Please welcome.
His Excellency Satvinder Singh, Deputy Secretary General of ASEAN for ASEAN Economic Community, Mr. Rai Ho Elges, Country Director of GIC, Thailand and Malaysia, ASEAN Access Task Force members, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. สวัสดีครับ Good morning to audience here and greeting from Bangkok, Thailand, and to the online participant. My name is Wachira Kaew, Deputy Director General of Office of SMEs Promotion, Thailand. As Thailand is the chair of the ASEAN Access Task Force, it's my great pleasure to address you all today. We are excited to celebrate the launch of ASEAN Access LEARN together with you. You will hear from many esteemed speakers today, and I'm looking forward to the panel session on the topic of how knowledge building helps national trade later on. First, allow me to paint you a picture of the journey of ASEAN Access. 2.5 years have passed since ASEAN Access was launched. As the official international trade platform for businesses in the region, ASEAN Access grows fast. More and more businesses are using the platform every month. Moreover, the ASEAN Access Network has now more than 40 public and private sector partners. As ASEAN and beyond, as the ASEAN Access Network has grown, so have grown the international trade support services. The ASEAN Access offered to businesses. In 2022, we launched ASEAN Access Match, our matching event offer businesses to chance to network and meet each other online, access border. Today, ASEAN Access offers useful international trade resources for businesses and cross-border matchmaking opportunities. However, we believe that we can do more and we should do more. We believe that international trade support should cover all areas that are relevant for cross-border trade. This includes skill building and knowledge sharing. This is why today, in ASEAN Access Network is launching ASEAN Access LEARN to help even more ASEAN businesses to trade internationally. International trade is a key driver of business growth. However, the wish and interest to trade in other countries is not enough. It's important to know how to trade across border. It's also important to understand different rules and regulations. It's important to understand and solve challenges as well. It's important to understand the business culture of different native too. ASEAN Access LEARN across topic of export, import, and e-commerce. We address and support this skill and many others. ASEAN Access LEARN is for all types of business and for businesses. In the industry in ASEAN, there are already several courses uploaded. I invite all businesses and business support community to explore ASEAN Access LEARN and take advantage of the training opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Mr. Wachira Kaewkor, Deputy Director General of the Office of Small and Medium Enterprises Promotion from Thailand for the opening speech. And next, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite Mr. Rahul Elgas, Country Director of GISIS Thailand on the stage at this moment. Please welcome.
Your Excellency, Satvinder Singh, Deputy Secretary General of ASEAN for ASEAN Economic Community, Kun Wachira Kaewkor, Deputy Director General of the Office of Small and Medium Enterprise Promotion, dear ASEAN Access Task Force members, dear honored guests, friends and colleagues, both here in the room and also online, good morning and sawadee krap. It's my great pleasure and honor to deliver the opening remarks at the launch of the ASEAN Access LEARN today. It's a key new feature of the ASEAN Access platform, and thank you to Kun Wachira for introducing us to the platform already. It's the third time that I have been invited to launch, first of all, the platform and then also parts of the platform of ASEAN Access. And it's amazing to see this platform and this community grow over the years. Since its inception, ASEAN Access has become a regional hub and ASEAN's flagship platform and network for international trade and market access. This dynamic development shows that ASEAN Access is delivering on its promise to effectively support businesses across ASEAN and beyond. ASEAN Access started as an information platform and has continuously offered relevant intelligence to the business community. There are now many sector briefs available that provide businesses with market entry information in key industries in ASEAN, such as food and beverages, agriculture, or digitalization. And we know from the feedback that we receive that businesses value these insights and find them helpful to conclude successful business settlements beyond the border. With ASEAN Match, Access Match, which was launched almost 2 years ago in January 22, ASEAN Access added live networking and business matchmaking opportunities. ASEAN Match has since been connecting ASEAN businesses with not just their regional, but also European and East Asian counterparts. And this has effectively increased business opportunities and partnerships that last. Close to 1,500 business leaders have taken advantage of the matchmaking opportunities offered by ASEAN Access Match. It is impressive to see that in under 3 years, ASEAN Access and ASEAN Access Match have become the go-to platforms for market information and networking for businesses. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the champions of ASEAN Access who made this possible. This is truly an accomplishment. ASEAN Access is about businesses, their needs, and practical solutions. During the implementation so far, it was confirmed to us by businesses and stakeholders that for SMEs to really thrive on the international market, the basics need to be in place. Businesses need to understand local traditions, market entry conditions, and barriers, and how to overcome those, how to build relationships, where to look for opportunities, and when and where to ask for support. All of this are key elements of successful market entry. And those businesses who prepare themselves well will be successful. And to ensure all businesses that need this can prepare themselves well, we launch ASEAN Access LEARN today. LEARN will mirror the ASEAN Access ethos and pave the way with digitalization of international trade. Gone are the days of sitting in a meeting room, listening to a cinema. Now businesses can learn from anywhere, anytime, even while on the move. Bringing together trainers from across ASEAN and beyond, LEARN will enable businesses to learn from experts and leaders and be introduced to topics that they might not otherwise have access to. To save businesses time and money, ASEAN Access LEARN will organize live online training sessions which are delivered in English and free of charge for maximum accessibility for everybody. LEARN brings new knowledge to your doorstep. LEARN means knowledge is literally at your fingertips, and there is no need to spend time and money on travel to access it. I think we can all see and agree that ASEAN Access is a strong platform and a strong network. And every platform, every network needs champions to bring in the energy to develop things further and to actually making things happen. I would like to use this opportunity to thank some of these champions who have made ASEAN Access such a success. The ASEAN Coordinating Committee on Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises and all of its members, the Office of Small and Medium Enterprises Promotion in Thailand, the ASEAN Access Network partners, associations, and the federations. I would like to also thank the German government and the Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development for its generous support of the regional project Strengthening Regional Structures for Small and Medium-Sized Enterprise Promotion in ASEAN, which is the platform through which we as GIZ can support ASEAN Access. Economic integration, regional cooperation are key topics for Germany and for the European Union in its interactions with ASEAN. And I'm really proud to see that ASEAN Access has become such a cornerstone of this portfolio. I would, of course, like to also thank my colleagues from GIZ who work in the regional project team, who have been supporting ASEAN Access with a lot of heart and dedication, and who also helped to put together such an awesome event today. As ASEAN Access LEARN belongs to all ASEAN member states, I am keen to see the good cooperation continue, and that ASEAN Access, with all its features, and above all, the strong network that has emerged, will have champions in the future. There is no doubt in my mind that SMEs play a vital role in the future development of the region, and that ASEAN Access will continue to be their trusted ally to grow opportunities and to contribute to a thriving, sustainable economy. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much. A round of applause, please. Thank you to Mr. Rahul Elgas, Country Director of GISS Thailand, for opening speech. And we have to thank you for the great support in developing services and feature on ASEAN Access LEARN as well, and help make ASEAN Access LEARN be more completed. Ladies and gentlemen, and the next session will be a keynote speech on the topic with a focus on business internationalization for AEC integration. And this keynote speech is recorded in advance. And this presentation will be presented by His Excellency Satvinder Singh, Deputy Secretary General for ASEAN Economic Community from Indonesia. If you are ready, please.
Mr. Wachira Kaikor, the Deputy Director General of the Office of Small Medium-Sized Enterprises of Thailand, Mr. Reinhold Elges, the Country Director of GIZ Thailand, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. It's good to see everyone participating both in person and as well as those dialing in. It's good to be part of this forum. First and foremost, let me express my sincere appreciation to the Office of SME Promotion of Thailand and GIZ of Germany for inviting the ASEAN Secretariat to address the audience today at the launching of the ASEAN Access LEARN. Personally, this is my third time for me being part of unveiling of a new member of the ASEAN Access family. The first was being the launch of the ASEAN Access itself, which took place in June of 2021. And then it was followed by the launch of the ASEAN Access Match initiative in January of 2022. And now in 2023, we are seeing the launch of the ASEAN Access LEARN. I truly welcome and truly appreciate the hard work and commitment of the OSMEP and the ASEAN Coordinating Committee on Micro, Small, Medium-Sized Enterprises, the SME Committee. And obviously, I also thank GIZ in always standing by us in continuing to enhance the ASEAN Access platform and living it up to its tagline, your business information gateway to ASEAN and beyond. And we all know that we cannot have achieved all of this without the full support of the Thai government, which has been incredible. The entire ASEAN fraternity is very beholden to your efforts. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me talk a little bit about the significance of intra-ASEAN trade. Intra-ASEAN trade actually continues to be a major component of the region's trade performance. It is growing actually despite all the global challenges. It grew by 13.5% year on year. And today it has a total value amounting to about US 856.6 billion last year in 2022. In fact, intra-ASEAN trade is the largest contributor to the region's total trade, and it holds a share of 22.3%. This is way ahead with what the region has a trade with China or with the US. With China, it only sits around 18.8%, and with the US, 10.9%. So I must share with you the importance of how intra-ASEAN trade is getting more important than ever. It is clearly an indication of the deepening of our economic integration within our region. And to size up the magnitude of the growth in 2017 back then, the value of our intra-ASEAN trade in goods was around only close to about 590 billion. And we are now expecting that we are going to double the 2017 figure by the year 2025. Now, in order to achieve this target before the AEC concludes in the year 2025, we in ASEAN, we need to move at a full throttle. And one of the ways to do this is to enable and to capacitate much more businesses in our region to be able to trade beyond their national borders. We need to push towards internationalization for all our businesses and our private sectors. We are all aware that our MSMEs, 90% of our companies in our cohort in each of our countries in ASEAN, they all actually significantly are a major component of the economy. In fact, 97% of all establishments in the region are MSMEs. Therefore, it's imperative that promoting internationalization capabilities among the ASEAN SMEs is going to be at the heart of our strategies in helping our MSMEs to be able to access new markets and to be able to create new opportunities beyond their own domestic borders. Now, clearly, there are challenges for MSMEs in order to trade at the cross-border. It is sometimes a tall order, but I do believe it is attainable. We can do more. And we have seen MSMEs have proven that they are capable to engage actively in export activities, as they are already contributing to close to about 20% of exports in the ASEAN member states. Now, the rest of you who are not yet, I think you face a myriad of challenges that affect decisions in how to engage international activities due to, among other things, there's always a fear of being unable to find trusted partners in foreign countries. Of course, the difficulty of navigating tariffs, the navigating of overcoming concerns on cross-border payments, on complicated trade documentation, and of course, all the onerous regulations and standards. All of this naturally, actually, sometimes all will be able to sometimes discourage our MSMEs, in order to pursue internationalization. In fact, in a study that was done by the International Chamber of Commerce and Google, it showed that more than 50% of MSMEs surveyed, they have actually considered that foreign and domestic regulations are the main obstacles in export and internationalization. Meanwhile, more micro enterprises also reported a lack of information on marketing, also as a significant barrier in them wanting to access foreign markets compared to their larger counterparts. Now, addressing all of these challenges, we believe in ASEAN is important, it's critical in order for us to create a much more favorable environment for our MSMEs to be able to thrive in the global market. Now, by providing our MSMEs with the necessary support and resources to navigate these complex regulations, we believe they will be able to gain market intelligence, and we can also help them level up the playing field and enable this business to compete internationally in a much more fairer way. ASEAN has put into place various initiatives over the years to reduce barriers to intra-ASEAN trade and to support internationalization activities for the business community. Allow me to just share a few of these activities for the business community. In addition to ASEAN Access, there is these activities that can complement and also that can be leveraged upon in strengthening the offering of the ASEAN Access. And this definitely includes the new ASEAN Access LEARN. Now, to further strengthen the supply chain connectivity in the region, ASEAN is focused on implementation of the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, the RCEP agreement in short, which is the largest free trade agreement in the world, as well as we are also working hard on upgrading many of the various existing ASEAN trade agreements, including our own ASEAN Trade in Goods Agreement, which is called ATIGA. Now, all of that is in order for the agreements to become a lot more modern, a lot more relevant, a lot more forward-looking, a lot more responsive to regional and global developments. Specifically, our own FTA that we are working very hard on, the ATIGA upgrade, it aims to reduce barriers to intra-ASEAN trade by redefining the rule of origin and also by looking at improving the standardization of customs and clearances processes, facilitating trade, and reducing any non-tariff barriers. We are also working very hard to actually try to make the ATIGA to be a lot more circular in allowing the movement of circular goods across our borders in ASEAN. And that will be a very critical agenda when it comes to sustainable trade. Now, to promote trade beyond ASEAN, We also are continuing to improve and upgrade our FTAs, particularly with some of our key partners, key dialogue partners like India, like China, in order to be able to be relevant to the global economy. And I believe these are important markets that are going to be beneficiary to our ecosystem, the private sector of ASEAN. Now, the focus of these FTA upgrades with India and China is not just limited to the FTA elements such as market access or non-tariff measures or trade facilitation. It is also looking at emerging issues of the day, and this includes things like rules on e-commerce, rules on intellectual property, and also touching on the treatment of MSMEs. Now, additionally, in order to support the utilization of many of these FTAs of ASEAN, we have recently also launched the ASEAN Tariff Finder. This is the online platform designed to support traders to maximize benefits from all the concluded and upgraded FTAs of ASEAN, both at the bilateral and the regional level. This new ASEAN Tariff Finder, which is free, available 24/7 to all businesses in ASEAN, is ready to support users, especially MSMEs, who wish to explore markets more than 160 countries around the world. No longer would you suffer anymore in trying to get information on tariff rates when you are exporting abroad. Now, similar to ASEAN Access, this tool is, like I said, absolutely free for all traders located in the region. You will be able to identify the lowest tariff rates for your particular products. You'll be able to get accurate and constantly updated information on customs and trade regulations. You will get very good advice, on demand on the rules of origin and market access requirements, and amongst other things that would really save businesses from the stress of uncertainty and spending a lot of money to get those answers. Now, the leveraging on the power of the digital economy is also important. And I'm glad to say that efforts are also being made in ASEAN for a transition to digital trade. And in this sense, I'm proud to say that the ASEAN Single Window has been established as the electronic information exchange channel between the 10 ASEAN member states with the hope of expanding to some of our key trading partners outside of ASEAN. This year, the ASEAN leaders also have launched the Digital Economy Framework Agreement negotiations. We are in the midst of starting to negotiate the world's first regional-wide legally binding agreement on digital economy, with the negotiations are going to be beginning in the month of December this year, and it's led none other than by the country lead of Thailand. Now, key topics are going to be included in our DEFA agreement, the Digital Economy Framework Agreement DEFA. Now, some topics will involve negotiations in the area of digital trade, in the areas of cross-border e-commerce. We'll also cover digital ID and digital payments. And these will be some of the emerging topics to be considered while we are negotiating on DEFA in the next 2 years. We are aiming to be able to negotiate a comprehensive DEFA agreement by the year 2025. And once again, this is going to provide a huge amount of impetus and competitiveness to the entire region of ASEAN. Next, in the area of digital financing, this is going to be quite critical for MSMEs of ASEAN. And even in this space, ASEAN is making big strides in cross-border payment improvements. We are, in fact, as you know, as we speak, we have already launched multiple linkages of real-time retail payment systems, the RTRPSs, among several countries already. Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, and Malaysia, and more are joining this. While we are on the topic of digitalization, I would also like to take the opportunity to congratulate the ASME for their solid efforts that you have embarked on the initiative to establish the regionally compatible digital business identity, or what I call the Unique Business Identification Number, the UBIN. This initiative is going to be a foundation of that will contribute towards a robust digital economy of ASEAN, and we look forward to a practical establishment of a relevant ASEAN digital identity for our private sector in the very near future. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, in ASEAN, we have put into effort to embed our MSMEs into our regional economy. But we also know that more can be done to communicate some of these initiatives to ensure that they are fully utilized by businesses across the region. Now, this last mile delivery could be fulfilled, I believe, by this new initiative under Access LEARN platform. Now, this is where it could become the go-to destination where export-ready businesses in ASEAN can find the relevant information they need from all the support that ASEAN initiatives are providing. More importantly, we believe that Access LEARN should not only be a source of information, but it can also function as a platform to learn how to utilize trade facilitation tools and initiatives. Therefore, I would also like to suggest for the ASEAN Access LEARN to package these initiatives in a user-friendly manner. Step-by-step guides should be provided and tutorials should also be provided so that MSMEs of ASEAN can help themselves utilize some of these tools and learnings and help themselves in order to be able to benefit from all of the knowledge and capacity building that's provided by the ASEAN. Now, in addition to communicating the existing trade facilitation initiatives for MSMEs in the region, allow me also to suggest two areas that, in my view, are important to increase our MSMEs' participation in trade and internationalization. And I think it can be considered in populating the causes in the ASEAN Access LEARN. The first, I believe, there's no denying that exporting and digital tools are all intrinsically linked. Digital technologies make new markets domestically and globally and help with easy access with just a few clicks. But market analytics are also important in easily assessing and providing online analytical tools. Now, what used to be exclusive only to larger businesses, I believe should be now much more accessible to even micro enterprises in our region. Especially, we should be able to have such services offerings and the provision of such offerings as available for our businesses. In fact, a study by Google and the International Chamber of Commerce, once again, it reveals that 70% of MSMEs surveyed have identified access to new markets as one of the main reasons for the uptake of digital tools amongst micro enterprises. However, the same survey also indicated an astounding 72% of micro enterprises are also not familiar or somewhat not so familiar with digital tools to engage in exports. I think this finding represents a gap that exists today between business desire to export and their digital skills in utilizing digital tools and services. We believe, therefore, that the ASEAN Access LEARN could actually capture this segment and could play the role to educate, especially the micro enterprises of the region, in order to capacitate them to capture export markets through digital technology solutions. Now, the second area of importance I want to highlight that should be addressed is the facilitation of MSMEs' access to trade finance. MSMEs today face great hurdles in assessing affordable trade financing, with up to about a third of the SMEs facing challenges in many of the developing countries. It's estimated that technology could breach the current USD $1.5 trillion trade finance gap that exists, and technology can help us to unlock new opportunities for trade across borders. Exacerbating this gap in assessing trade finance is, of course, the lack of awareness and familiarity of the many types of trade finance products and innovative alternatives that already exist today in our markets in ASEAN. We need to make available this information in a much more efficient way. For example, Kulam Capital, this is a Singapore-based fintech launch online lending marketplace, is a place where investors can bid for funds, working capital, for their invoices or even forms of receivables at the MSME level. Another instance I can think of is Fundbox. This is a US-based company. Fundbox It offers advances on outstanding invoices for small businesses. So I therefore encourage ASEAN Access to find ways how we can deliver all of this valuable information of what are these financial solutions that are available for our MSMEs in the region to take advantage. This is going to be quite important and critical. Now, it is evident for clear, ladies and gentlemen, that ASEAN Access and all of its extension services, be it ASEAN Match or ASEAN Learn, they are important platform for all of our MSMEs. These platforms and solutions provide a conduit between ASEAN policymakers and businesses. They help in the connecting of the ASEAN policies with business community. They also ensure our regional integration efforts are being felt by the ASEAN economic community. I would like to take this opportunity once again to congratulate the Office of the Small Medium-Sized Enterprise Promotion Thailand and the ASEAN Coordinating Committee for Micro, Small, Medium-Sized Enterprises for continuously and tirelessly finding ways to strengthen the offerings of the ASEAN Access in order to meet the dynamic needs of our MSMEs for the region. Let me also express a big thank you to the government of Germany and GIZ for your long-standing and steadfast support to our ASEAN endeavor to nurture globally competitive MSMEs. The work is not done. We need to work together even harder in the next phase if we are going to be relevant and globally competitive. The ASEAN Secretariat stands ready to support all of you in delivering this capacity building task of supporting our MSMEs journey towards internationalization. With that, once again, thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share our thoughts.
Thank you very much, His Excellency Satvinder Singh, Deputy Secretary General for ASEAN Economic Community from Indonesia. That was a very impressive keynote speech he made. And next, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite everyone to watch a video introducing the ASEAN Access LEARN platform. If you are ready, please.
ASEAN Access LEARN is the official training channel of ASEAN Access, the flagship international trade platform in ASEAN. Registered members of ASEAN Access LEARN can participate in all trainings free of charge. ASEAN Access LEARN offers something for everyone, whether you're just starting out in international trade or are looking for additional channels to grow your business in new markets. ASEAN Access LEARN has you covered, covering topics such as import, export, and e-commerce. ASEAN Access LEARN offers a varied range of trainings for all types of businesses across different sectors. All courses are delivered by industry experts with many years of experience in their fields and a passion for what they do. From getting your business started with exporting to expansion and growth strategies and financing instruments, ASEAN Access LEARN gets your skills and knowledge where they need to be to help you reach your business and international trade goals. Download materials, watch training videos, and listen to audio tutorials in self-study courses. For a more interactive experience, join the live training sessions and webinars from anywhere in the world. Interact with expert trainers and gain new knowledge and insights in real time and discuss ideas and topics with your peers. Upon completion of a training course, all participants will also receive a certificate recognizing your successful accomplishment. With a wealth of knowledge at your fingertips, delivered by expert trainers, ASEAN Access LEARN brings a range of international trade training sessions to your doorstep, free of charge for all registered members.
And And this is the video showing the overall image and information of the official learning channel of ASEAN Access that we are about to launch today. ASEAN Access LEARN, that all the registered members can participate in all training and of course free of charge. And today is the first day that you can access and try it on the website. For those who are with us in this room, we have placed the QR code at the entrance of the room. You can have your smartphone scan the QR code and access to the ASEAN Access LEARN today. And for those who are watching with us through online, you can access to the website www.ASEANAccess as well. Okay, and right now in momentarily, it will be the official launch ceremony of the ASEAN Access LEARN platform. So I would like to take this chance to invite once again Mr. Wachira Kaew, Deputy Director General of the Office of Small and Medium Enterprises Promotion from Thailand on the stage. And once again, please allow me to invite Mr. Reinhold Elgas, Country Director of GISAS Thailand on the stage as well. And next, Ms. Onwarin Hotrapawanon, ASEAN Access Ambassador and CEO of Onrada Corporation Company Limited Thailand. Please allow me to invite Ms. Malai Kornkaew Somnuk, Director Bureau of Trade Capacity Enhancement, representing the Senior Economic Official Meeting, Thailand. And lastly, please allow me to invite Mr. Amri Bukhari Bakhtia, Head Assistant Director of Enterprise and Stakeholder Engagement Division, ASEAN Secretariat from Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite all of you to join me on the stage for this momentous occasion. And for all executives, when I count it down on the count of 5, please place your hand on the tablet and look at the main camera. แขกผู้มีเกียรติทุกท่านคะเดี๋ยวจะขออนุญาตให้ทุกท่านนับถอยหลังพร้อมๆกันเราจะนับเป็นภาษาอังกฤษนะคะ And if you all are ready, let me count on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. ASEAN Access LEARN has been officially launched. Please give a big round of applause. And now for the photo shoot, of course, ladies and gentlemen, right now is a great time to come together. And the opening ceremony of ASEAN Access LEARN has just been completed. I would like to invite our press to take a photo shoot of all executives at this moment. เดี๋ยวพี่ๆที่ต้องการเก็บภาพนะคะพี่ๆช่างภาพพี่ๆสื่อมวลชนเดี๋ยวรบกวนเก็บภาพณเวลานี้ได้เลยนะคะ Allow me to have one good shot of photo shoot. Look at the main camera. And for those who are watching through both of our online channel, the official ceremony to open ASEAN Access LEARN has been officially launched. And today you can now try to access on our website www.aseanaccess.com. Okay, right now it's completed. Thank you very much, and please be invited to take another photo shoot at the photo backdrop. Thank you very much for all executives that participate in the official opening ceremony of ASEAN Access LEARN. Thank you very much, Mr. Wachira Kaew, Mr. Reinhold Elgas, Ms. Onwarin Hotrapawanon, Ms. Malai Kornkaew Somnuk, and Mr. Amri Bukhari Bakhtia for joining us on this opening ceremony of ASEAN Access LEARN. Ladies and gentlemen, and right now we will take a break for a moment and we'll come back again at around 10:25. And for those who are watching with us through both of our online channel, Facebook fan page ASEAN Access and YouTube channel ASEAN Secretariat, we will be back online at around 10:20. and continue our another session on 10:25. Thank you. Sawadika once again, and welcome back to the official launch of ASEAN Access LEARN, both ladies and gentlemen in this function room, and also those who are watching us through both of our online streaming channel, Facebook fan page, ASEAN Access, and YouTube channel, ASEAN Secretariat. Now we are about to continue the rest of our event, which will be the panel discussion over the topic leveraging capacity building for increased cross-border trade for SME. And this session will be a panel discussion which we have our honored moderator. So, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to invite Mr. Amri Bukhari Bakhtia, Head Assistant Director of Enterprise and Stakeholder Engagement Division, ASEAN Secretariat Indonesia, on the stage at this moment. Please welcome. And allow me to invite all the panelists. Ms. Onwarin Hotarapawanon, ASEAN Access Ambassador and CEO of OnRadar Corporation Company Limited Thailand, on the stage as well. And following by Ms. Malai Kornkaew Somnuk, Director, Bureau of Trade Capacity Enhancement, representing the Senior Economic Officials Meeting from Thailand. And our other panelists will be participated online. Please welcome Mr. Edwin C. Pasoho, Chief Trade and Industry Development Specialist, Bureau of Small and Medium Enterprise Development of the Department of Trade and Industry, Philippines. Please welcome as well. And now I would like to leave this stage to our honored moderator, Mr. Amri Bukhari Bakhtia, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, very good morning to everyone. My name is Amri Bhatia from the Enterprise Stakeholders Engagement Division of the ASEAN Secretariat. So as mentioned by our Master of Ceremonies, this is the panel discussion on leveraging capacity building for increased cross-border trade for MSMEs. So I have here today with us two guests which are here physically here with us in Bangkok, as well as Mr. Edwin, who has kindly joined us online. So maybe just as a start, maybe if you can just introduce yourself briefly, because I think that would be great in terms of getting to know better each one of you. So Ms. Amri, if you can please. Yes, please.
Yes, good morning, everyone. I'm Onwarin Hotarapawanon from OnRadar Corporation. As a representative from the Thai private sector, so I'm very appreciated for introduce me and let me join for this event. And thank you for GISAT and also OSMEP to create this great event like this. And as OnRadar Corporation, our business have two parts: service provider support Thai SME also. But my specialist is about the Japanese market. I have the partner in Japan, and I support to the Thai public sector to link SME of Japan and SME of Thai together. And another part, I have the our innovative product about the Lotus, my ingredients, and sell for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Onwarin. I think it's wonderful to have you here, and I think you've been a very great ambassador for ASEAN Access, and we're certainly thankful for the work that you've done. Next, please, Ms. Malai, please.
Good morning. My name is Malai Kornkaew Somnuk, Director of Bureau of Trade, Trade Enhanced Capacity Department of Trade Negotiations. So I will. In my responsibility, that based on this bureau is about make awareness for the public entrepreneur and SME, and also all the stakeholder like farmer, like academics, to know and to use FTA. That you know that about the FTA in is quite a key mechanism to drive the economic growth. So that is the Department of the Negotiation got this bureau to make this responsibility for the Thailand. And another anyway, I would like to inform you that the Department of the Negotiation got to main mission or responsibility. One that everyone know about that is about the trade negotiation and launch the FTA. Like at present, Thailand got 14 FTA. The newest one and the biggest one, that is the ASEAN Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. That's one that is the newest one. And another mission of the Department of Trade Negotiation is make awareness to the public to know and to utilize the FTA. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mala. And I think we certainly appreciate your insight here especially from the public sector regards to how, you will have your own perspective regards on helping MSMEs, especially as you mentioned, utilization of FTAs and, doing cross-border trade. And last but not least, we also have Mr. Edwin from who's joining us online. Mr. Edwin, would you like to briefly introduce yourself and the work that you do?
Yeah, good morning, everyone. And my name is Edwin Pasahol from the DTI, Department of Trade and Industry, Bureau of SME Development. Our division is the one in charge of the programs, conceptualizations of programs, projects, and activities and initiatives for MSMEs. And part of that is our bureau is the one in charge as one of the co-administrators of the ASEAN SME Online Academy. Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. And certainly, I think your experience with regards to the ASEAN SME Academy, another key flagship platform that we have, will certainly, add value, and certainly we see some synergies with regards to ASEAN Access LEARN, which we have launched today. Okay, so thank you for the kind introduction, everyone. So maybe just to start off the discussion, maybe we'll just have an overall view with regards to our topic today. So this is a question for all three of you, and I certainly appreciate your perspective on this. So in your view, what are the main challenges that SMEs face when they trade internationally? And when you talk about those gaps, how can that be addressed through upskilling or capacity building initiatives? And when you talk about those skills and knowledge required, what would be, in your view, be most beneficial for them to learn in order for them to trade internationally? So Ms. Onvari, if you can start us, please.
As a Thai MSME, I think the very, very challenge is our knowledge. Because right now, as you know, that Thai public sector, especially OSMEP, also support Thai SME and Thai MSME to have a chance to go abroad to show our exhibition of the product. Because actually, MSME have a small financial support by ourselves, but even we go, we can see directly to our maybe possibility of the customer. But finally, we have to manage by ourselves, by myself, to go through the new market. So the important thing is the knowledge. For example, the trade regulation, the custom regulation. Especially, for example, Incoterm. If you know Incoterm well, you will set the condition to export very well and reduce the risk management. So I think that knowledge is very, very important. To close that gap, actually, we have ASEAN Access LEARN to cross the barrier and go to the new market. And for me, the very, very important knowledge is about marketing. Because right now, I think Thai MSME very strong to do the R&D for new product. Very, very great knowledge about that. But about the marketing, how we do the customer survey, how we know the inside of the customer, that is the point, I think.
Okay, thank you. So from what I hear is, in terms of, yes, because MSMEs have limited resources and, they may not have the capacity, to learn about the regulation that you talk about, doing marketing. So certainly, probably through Access LEARN that we have, probably can provide some of those tools or knowledge for them to, help them, especially when they go international. So thank you for that insight. So Ms. Malai,
Yeah, at the same questions. I would like, first of all, I would like to inform you that Department of Trade Negotiation, that I told you that they got two mission, and another one quite important mission that Department of Trade Negotiation start more than 11 years ago about how to make the public to awareness on the FTA, how to use FTA. As you know that to launch the East FTA, make very hard effort to finish it, at least 2 or 3 years to finish one FTA. But when finish it, I mean when effective is, but no one use it and no one don't understand it, don't use it, and they got many process like ROO, rule of origin, regulation or something a lot, or like a harmonized system or something like that. So they got many in details, and so that's why Department of Trade Negotiation launch or set up one bureau, that is the my bureau, this one. This bureau work more than 11 years ago. That time we try to move into AEC, make the public to know about the AEC, and everything finished. But now we got the FTA and we launched the new FTA will increase in the future as well because we open to the new market. Anyway, in the my bureau trade enhanced capacity, this one we got each year got 14 projects, and we divide into two characteristics. One that is the seminar. The first one seminar and go to the area to see and to talk with the SME and entrepreneur and stakeholder. The second one we do about to enhance, make the project to enhance capacity building of the SME or the entrepreneur that they affect or they get the benefit from the FTA, like daily product, food, beverage, and agriculture product, something like that, and BCG product as well. The third one, we launched the project like in online project. YouTube, we got the Jelaja on tour project to short video like a 10 or 5 or 10 minutes to make the public to know that what is the DTN Department of Trade Negotiation or FTA, how to utilization of the FTA, and what kind of the what the example that the entrepreneur success to go to the market to use the FTA, something like that. The fourth one, we provide the information to the public like a FTA center, and we got the website FTA center to provide the information how to serve the tariff, how to serve the non-tariff, the rule and regulation for FTA market that we got about 18 countries for Thailand. That is the will reduce the cost for the SME, for the entrepreneur. Anyway, that I talk something like that because I want to tell you that the work that Department of Trade Negotiation done it. So we know about the SME that when we go to the area in all year we do about 14 projects like that. So we can inform you that or answer your question that normally in Thailand, entrepreneur 90% or 95% we found there are SME. They like Mr. Wachira said already that everyone want to go to abroad and suppose their product is the best one, but when they go to or it's really hard to go to, in domestic market anyway it's hard. But when you go to the international market, it's harder, something like that. The problem or the challenge that the SME have to face with, I found one knowledge. They don't know the regulation. They suppose what they can do in Thailand, and when they just cross the border, it may be the same. For example, Laos, but that's the long way. They have to learn. They have to change mindset first. That is the knowledge, and they don't know how to access the knowledge. When the knowledge got a lot allow the world, but they don't know how to access the second one. The problem that they cannot access to the capital. That is the main point. And then I know that the government sector try to promote them, but sometimes they got some regulation. I understand that. Even private sector or the government try to promote. That is the main point. The third one, the problem that they want the business networking or the supply chain. I agree that the Mr. Wachira said that they want to do everything, all the process. They want to be start from the produce and be the buyer, be the trader. But sometimes you have to start from the sometimes it have to use the rule of specialist. It's better. But when you strong enough, you can jump to be the whole process. But sometimes they don't understand that. So one thing, the department, that I and the one thing is quite important. They used to know about the standard and quality. That is quite important because Department of Trade Negotiation go to along the whole country, and sometimes the people just think their product is the best. They don't know what is the standard, what is the quality. At first, you have to do the quality in the domestic first, and when you go to jump to the cross the border to the other country, each country got the different standard. That is quite important. They don't know, but I really appreciate and thank for this one today. ASEAN Learn platform. This one will be provide and open the door for the SME to know. I think the one is quite important. That is the standard. And anyway, when asked that what is the knowledge that Department of Trade, what is the main that the Department of Trade Negotiation can help or can support the SME or entrepreneur, that I try to tell them to use the to understand, to know the FTA, you utilize that one to make the trade capacity building for them to jump to the market. But anyway, I know that based on my experience, I cannot stay just to implement just one time and finish. Sometimes some area I have to select and have to do continue to make or 2 or 3 times. And I can tell you that the one thing the Department of Trade Negotiation can do is to provide information to and the one thing is quite important, that is the behavior, customer behavior and the trend of the market. Now this day we have to jump into BCG product. They have to know the trend of the market and they can access to the market, especially ASEAN market. That is the one thing. And sometimes some people maybe think that Department of Trade Negotiation you can do you are government sector, you can do only like a FTA. But I understand that. But when entrepreneur or SME will use the ultimate goal to use the FTA. That means they have to sell the product first, so they have to come back to the starting point. They have to produce the product like a quality and standard first, and understand what is the customer or what is the market that they want to go. And the one thing they have to point what is the positioning market. So that is the knowledge. They have to, I know everyone try to promote them, try to support them about the knowledge, but sometimes the main point that the SME, they have to change my mind as well, mindset as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Malay. I think that was very wonderful insights. I think FTA utilization is an issue, and I think that is something we see throughout the region. And certainly, the when you mention in terms of the rules of origin, those are very complicated, and it's very important, to support our MSMEs in terms of how they can utilize these FTAs. I think you also mentioned an important point with regard to standards and quality, where people sometimes forget, right? So when you go into new markets, there's these certain regulations and standards which you need to adhere to, and that's something that they may not be able to understand or fully grasp. And I think a lot of support, and that's probably again one area where Access Learn can also provide that support with regards to raising awareness and understanding. So thank you for those insights. Okay, and probably, Mr. Edwin, if you can also add on to some of those points and share your insights, especially with regards with your experience with the academy, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. My answers will be very brief now for that same question. For that, SME face challenges in the international trade, mainly for limited resources. Second is market knowledge gaps, and third is unfamiliarity with trade regulations and how to address these gaps. To bridge this is through upscaling initiatives, and this could be pivotal in bridging these gaps by offering targeted training on market research, export procedures, compliance, digital marketing, logistics, finance for international transactions, and of course the cultural sensitivity. These skills empower SMEs to navigate global complexities, and that could foster resilience and would enable them to expand their reach, thereby contributing significantly to the ASEAN region's economic growth. Yeah, that's it for my
Thank you,
question.
Mr. Thank you. I think those are wonderful points that you provided. I think we see a similar theme with regards to what have been mentioned as well. I think trade regulations is always an issue that keeps coming up in the discussion, and I think, you know, when you go to international market, that is certainly something that's new for many of these MSMEs, and of course, because of the limited resources that they have, I think we need, you know, a lot of support with regards to how we can, you know, further help them and boost their capability to enter into new markets. Okay, so thank you very much for that round of, you know, instead of starting off the discussion. So maybe I'll move into, you know, more specific questions. Probably this one, I really appreciate the views from the private as well as the public sector. So maybe this is a question for Ms. Omvarin and Ms. Malai. So in your view, especially from the private sector, you know, what is important for, you know, successful international trade? Is it the skills? Is it the product? Or, you know, even the context? And I think you mentioned in terms of the network that you have. And any particular areas that you think ASEAN Access LEARN should focus on, especially when we have launched this, and, you know, any particular focus areas that we should look into? Please, Mr. Omvarin.
Thank you for the question. For me, if compare between product, skill, and contract, I think the most important is skill, because as you know, knowledge is the best asset for us. If we can know everything, especially the international trade regulation, so we can go by ourselves. And if we have knowledge, basically we know how to create the product correctly and follow the international standard as well. And also, if we have knowledge, we will know that which is the contract that we have to make it to be happen. So the best thing is the knowledge. For example, especially for the marketing, because along my experience as a MSME, so I think especially for Thai SME, how to do the research and development of the products is very easy for Thai people. But to make that product become successful, we have to know the market, but not only in the domestic market, but overseas, that the country that we not know at all about that, not know the customer journey, not know the behavior. So if we have that skill to make the marketing research by ourselves, because actually SME know any financial, know enough money. So if we have to do the marketing survey, we have to spend the big amounts of the money. So if we have that skill, we can do by ourselves, and finally we become success, I think.
Thank you. I think marketing is a key component, especially when you talk to businesses, and that market intelligence of understanding the market. You know, coming to a foreign country, you know, you may not have that familiarity. So I think that's a great insight that you provide, especially from the business perspective. Ms. Malai, would you like to add on in terms of the view of the public sector?
Yeah, but for me, I think the knowledge is quite important one, but what kind of the knowledge or which area we should put insight or focus on it. So I think one thing, international rules or law and every country have the different and the standard is quite important because especially the food and beverage or the something that you eat edible, that one is quite important that you need the standard, that one. And another one, I think it's quite important that it's about the FTA or economic cooperation for that, for each country, because now we talk about the ASEAN Access LEARN. So it's not only in Thailand, but for example, in Thailand, what kind of the benefit for the entrepreneur that the government try to launch or make effort on it, such as FTA 14 FTA or other economic cooperation like GMS, Greater Mekong Sub-region, IMTGT, something like that. That what is the benefit or what is the government provide, the update one, like the progress one, that it should be put inside and provide for the SME. I think it's quite important. The third one, the area of the knowledge, like a new market trend. This day we like last 2 years ago we talk about digital market. This day we talk about BCG or SC or BCG, something like that. But maybe in the future we might be talk about sustainable or maybe talk about the alternative, something like that. So I think this one we should provide for the SME and for entrepreneur to know the mega trend in the future is quite important. That's it.
Thank you, Ms. Malay. I think thank you to both, because I think you just confirmed with us that I think skills is an important factor for especially for MSMEs when they want to go abroad. And certainly I think this is a gap that Access Learn can certainly provide. And I think the essence of this platform is in terms of providing those skills. So thank you, for reaffirming and confirming that line of approach. So, Mr. Edwin, maybe from your side, with the experience that you have, particularly with the SME Academy, so probably you can have some insight that you can share, in terms of the benefits of online learning, knowledge building platforms, and maybe you can share, if you don't mind, some of the key learnings from the SME Academy experience and what has been effective for you based on the feedback that you received so far.
Yeah. Thank you for the questions. Online learning and knowledge building platforms, we all know that it offers multitude of benefits to learners and organizations alike. They provide flexibility and accessibility, and this allows individuals to access learning materials at their convenience, regardless of location or time constraints. They also facilitate self-paced learning, which enables users to tailor their educational journey to their specific needs. This could foster a personalized and effective learning experience. And they contribute as well to fostering a culture of continuous learning, which will enable them, individuals and organizations, to stay updated with the latest industry trends, technologies, and best practices, and ultimately promoting professional growth and development. The Academy, or ASEAN SME Online Academy, as administrators, in the Philippines, we had the Philippine Trade Training Center and our bureau, the Bureau of SME Development under the Department of Trade and Industry, has conducted this client satisfactory feedback and training needs analysis in the first semester. And the purpose of those client feedback surveys is to monitor the effectiveness of the online learning platform and evaluate the effectiveness as well of the courses to the users. And the training needs analysis sought to find out what functional skills and competencies are needed and will be useful to the users to address their current and future needs. And the results of those activities can be distilled into 3 main points. One is on the user profile, second on the course contents and presentations, and third on the training wish list. We all know that users' profiles, the learners are base is diverse. That could encompass various country profiles, their age groups, the genders, and sector classifications. And this diversity underscores the importance of how do we ensure the course content remains relatable to all users, and this could ensure continued relevance and outreach to a broader spectrum of MSMEs. On the course contents and presentations, predominantly, users engage with the courses related to business operations, followed by marketing and technology topics. And to enhance their learning experience, it is crucial to regularly update and enhance content across all modules. And notably, the top 5 monthly courses span different focus areas like emphasizing the need for a holistic approach to content development. The visual presentations, arrangement, or ABPs significantly impact learners' appreciation of the course and the platform. And timeliness and relevance are critical also, necessitating continuous enhancement to address the dynamic nature of the business landscape. While English is the preferred language among respondents, efforts are underway to overcome language barriers by translating courses into local languages across ASEAN member states. On the third training wish list, the respondents expressed their strong interest in management courses with identified topics such as those on business development and strategy management, innovation, enterprise, risk management, product sales, and market management. This is also followed closely by operation courses like brand and channel management, BCM or business continuity management, health, safety, and environment management, among others. On the finance and accounting courses, they mentioned the compliance and governance, investment, and financial management, among others. Marketing as well and technology, such as branding, e-commerce, market intelligence, and data management, and HR, human resources courses, and of course the trade and the logistics. So the wish list provides valuable insights for future course development and curriculum planning.
Thank you, Mr. Edwin, for that. I think that certainly give some food for thought, especially Learn being launched. I think certainly understanding, as you mentioned, what are the requirements. I think there's a importance of understanding your demographics, how your courses are relatable and relevant to the businesses and their needs. Maybe I think I'm quite mindful of the time. Maybe I'll just add one more question for you, because I think this is an important area that we also would like to explore. So I mean, the ASEAN Access is focusing on helping MSMEs to internationalize and go into other markets cross border. So where do you think where the synergies where Access Learn and the academy can mutually provide value, and do you see any areas where both sides can collaborate?
Yeah, we acknowledge the unique and yet harmonious objectives of both platforms. The Academy focused on enhancing entrepreneurial capacities across all facets of entrepreneurship, while Learn's dedications to facilitating MSME trade and cross-border transactions. We have identified key areas for collaborative synergy. Number one is on the live webinars. The Academy is eager to contribute to Learn's webinar initiatives by actively nominating speakers. And this collaboration could ensure a diverse range of perspectives and expertise, which would enrich the content and the value delivered directly to the audience. Second is on the promotion. The Academy can commit to actively promote Learn's platforms and webinars. This could foster cross-promotion to maximize visibility and engagement. And this mutually beneficial approach will amplify the reach of both platforms and could create a broader impact within the entrepreneurial community. And finally, on the development of materials, we could have collaborative efforts in developing materials, which will be a cornerstone of our partnership. By aligning the priorities and focus of both the Academy and Learn, we can create comprehensive and valuable resources that could cater to the evolving needs of entrepreneurs and MSMEs. And this content co-development ensures a cohesive and impactful learning experience. And leveraging on the strengths of both platforms in live interactions, promotions, and materials development, we could aim to create a seamless collaboration that not only enhances the value proposition of our respective audiences, but also contributes to the overall growth and success of entrepreneurs and SMEs in a dynamic landscape of cross-border transactions.
Thank you very much. And certainly from the Secretariat, I'm speaking on behalf of the Secretariat, I think we certainly really appreciate the openness and the willingness of ASEAN SME Academy. Certainly from our side, we see value for both ASEAN Access and ASEAN SME Academy. We're big supporters of the work that you do, and certainly your confirmation in regards to in terms of developing content, and doing promotional work is certainly something that we very much welcome, and we certainly look forward, to further support that initiative. So I think again, because of the time, I think we've exhausted the time given to us. Certainly, I want to thank all the panelists today, I think, for your valuable insights. Allow me just to probably summarize a bit some of the key takeaways and points that you've raised. I think we've learned that we've explored or highlighted was the importance of understanding the market. Doing the marketing, the market intelligence is a key issue. Utilization of FTAs, that's another key point that probably LEARN could also look at, especially to support MSMEs in some of the work that they do. Understanding the demographics or the needs of the participants or the MSMEs who undertake the courses is also critical. Make sure that there's alignment with regards to their needs and also what the offerings that we are that LEARN can offer. So I think these are some of the key takeaways that I hope certainly Access LEARN, being a new product that we have and offering under Access, can certainly look into and further develop as we move forward. So with that, can we have a round of applause for our panelist sessions? I want to thank them for their insights and very valuable experience. So with that, I hand over back to the floor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And that the panel discussion over the topic leveraging capacity building for increased cross-border trades for SMEs. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause for the panelists and the moderator. Thank you very much, Ms. Onwarin Hotara Pawanon, Ms. Malai Kornkeo Somnuk, Mr. Edwin C. Pasahol, and of course our moderator, Mr. Amri Bukhari Bhatia. And I believe that everyone has received the good information over the topic that today the official launch of ASEAN Access LEARN might have now come to the last session after we finished the good panel discussion by all the panelists and the moderator today. So ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned, as we now come to the last session of the day, as we draw the curtain at this momentous opening ceremony of ASEAN Access LEARN, a platform dedicated to empowering businesses through knowledge and collaboration. We are standing at the threshold of this exciting journey. To conclude, ASEAN Access LEARN is dedicated to equipping businesses with the essential readiness for the myriad of aspects and challenges of internationalization. Our platform offers live online training sessions delivered by industry experts from across ASEAN and beyond, ensuring comprehensive preparation to embrace accessibility. These sessions are delivered in English and, importantly, they come at no cost. This eliminates the need for business to invest time and resources in travel, bringing valuable skills and knowledge directly to you. And absolutely, we believe that ASEAN Access LEARN will signify a new era of knowledge delivery, bringing expertise to your doorstep and placing it at your fingertip, and everyone will be able to make the most out of it. To our participants, your presence signifies a shared dedication to the growth of our community. We extend our heartfelt gratitude for being part of this auspicious occasion. And on behalf of ASEAN Access LEARN, we would like to thank you, and may our journey be as remarkable as the boundless opportunities that await. And for now, we have to thank you. สวัสดีค่ะ